Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be trying something new. I'm not going to do a voiceover. I'm going to be just talking to the camera like you guys are actually here in the room with me. So please let me know down in the comments if you like that better or you don't like it or something's weird. Just please give me constructive criticism. It would be greatly appreciated. And in today's video, I personally hate foundation. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate it. I have dry skin and sometimes foundation just doesn't mix well with my skin, and I have like very significant smile lines, and I only get oily like right here and around my nose and sometimes on my chin, and so my foundation will break up right here. And I've only used drugstore foundation, so I'm not completely like calling it quits on foundations. I just have not found my perfect one yet. Plus, I don't know, I didn't start wearing foundation until I think a year ago. I usually always like spot concealed, and I've kind of went back to my old ways of doing so, and I like it so much better because Tarte Shape Tape has honestly saved my life, because as you can see, like I get breakouts sometimes and they're significant, like they look gross. So that being said, I'm going to show you guys how I do my summer no foundation routine, if that makes any sense. Or this is my go-to everyday look, and it's pretty snappy unless you're me. Like this is just me going and running errands, and it just gives me like, it just makes my skin look gorgeous, and I don't have to worry about like the foundation breaking up anywhere or anything like that. And it's just a very natural, dewy, beautiful skin enhancing tutorial. I'm terrible at words, so just bear with me and let's get straight into the tutorial. First thing I'm going to do is grab my e.l.f. Duo eyebrow brush and my Anastasia dip brow in the color Chocolate, and all I'm going to do is dip in very lightly. I don't like to get barely anything on my brush, and I just fill in the sparse areas of my brows. This is a terrible mirror. I should not have put this up. But I just fill in the sparse areas of my brows. This is nothing at all like my brow routine. So basically, I just want to make my brows look a little more fuller, but still natural at the same time, and I cannot use that mirror, so I'm gonna grab out the big one. I'm sure I'm blinding you guys with all this lighting and stuff, so I'm trying to, maybe that's better. Is that better? And I'm sorry, this is probably like a terrible angle, but anyway, I just like to run the brush through my brows just a little bit to give a light wash of color. And that's it. I'm going to move on to spot concealing, which is like the biggest part of this routine, mainly. So I'm just going to grab some Shape Tape. I have mine in the shades Light Medium Honey, Light Sand, and Light Medium. So I think these are in, like, all three of these are like in a row on the shelves. Ow, so I like to get those three colors. Ow, and so one's for brightening, which is Light Sand, which is the lightest one. One's for concealing, and the other one's for, like, if I have like a really bad pimple because it's a little darker than my natural skin tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and take Light Medium and take the little applicator and put it on the spots where I have blemishes or any spots that, I don't know, I don't want to be seen. This is a very full coverage concealer, which makes it bomb because you can take an eensy bit and it will cover up everything. And I like to go around my nose, on top of my nose, on my chin, anywhere that I have some blemishes. So as you can see, like, I've spot concealed a lot on my face, and now I'm just going to be taking a little dense concealer foundation face brush in general, and this is the Morphe G34 brush. It's awesome for just blending out specific areas without taking product away, and that's why I like to use it. So as you can see, I've went ahead and blended out everything. So now I'm just going to go in with my lighter concealer in Light Sand and highlight places or brighten up. So I'm just going to put this a smidge under the eyes, a little on my nose, in the center of my forehead, and my chin. And to blend everything together, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and pressing that into the skin. I was thinking about doing a Q&A soon, but I don't know if that's something you guys want to see, or like a brush video. I've had a couple of people ask me about that. So just reach out to me. Honestly, please do not be afraid to like leave a comment down below, or comment on one of my pictures on Instagram, or private message me on Instagram or on Facebook, anything like that. Okay, and next all I'm going to do is use the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist, and this makes your skin so dewy, it is insane. So I'm just gonna do a few because my skin will be like wet looking for forever, and I like to concentrate this mainly everywhere but right here. And I'll just blend that into the skin. Also, the whole point of this video really is to make your skin look skin-like but still flawless at the same time. So next I'm going to go ahead and move on to bronzer. This is the Benefits Hoola Bronzer, and as you can see, I've hit pan. So I'm just going to be taking my Morphe, oh my god, this brush needs some TLC. This is the Morphe M527, yeah. And I'm just going to dip this into the bronzer, tap off the excess and concentrate this right on the cheekbones. And this is an awesome bronzer that goes well over top of bare skin and not just foundation. And I like to take a small brush like this Luxie 205 tapered blending brush, and I'll go into the Hoola again, dust it off, and do a little bit of nose contouring. Just an easy bit. And then I'll just tap it around the perimeters with my fingers so there's no harsh edges. Just like that. Now I'll take a little bit under my lip, and then I'll be taking my Real Techniques sponge and making sure there's no creasing in my concealer. And I'm just going to take an eensy bit of powder. This is the RCMA No Color powder on my damp sponge, and just put this right on the inner corners of my eye because that is where I crease the most. And then I'll put a little bit, oops, on my forehead, on my chin, and my smile lines. And if you're dry, you may or may not, depending on your, and I'm just wiping away that powder now, you may or may not hate being matte because like it claims onto all of your dry spots and stuff like that, like me. So what I have discovered is the best thing for dry people in the entire world, but it still sets your makeup, so this is like perfect for me. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and it also has SPF 15, which is awesome for summer. And and it's in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. And this is supposed to be a bronzer, but does this look like a bronzer? So I'm just gonna show you guys a swatch real quick. It's not a bronzer. Oops, okay. Anyway, as I was saying, this is not a bronzer. It's just a powder, and you guys probably can't see like how it's appearing on camera, but it is so, it has such a satin finish, like it's skin-like, and it's not going to show up. But I'm just going to take this Morphe MB1. It's this huge powder brush, huge, and I'm just going to dip in there a couple times and tap off the excess and just pat this everywhere. And this will add the dewiness back to my skin. I'm going to be using the Nicole, Guerriero, and Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette. So as you can see, I really like Glow Getter. That is the one that I dive into most often, and 143, and Forever Young, and Forever Lit, and Kitty Cat. The only one that I really don't use is Daydream. I really haven't had an opportunity to use an orangey highlighter like this, so I don't know. We will see. And now I'm just going to be taking the e.l.f. small taper brush. This is an awesome highlighting brush. And just going to take a little bit on from Glow Getter and put this on the high points of my cheeks and my nose. So now I'm just going to be taking my Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rosewater. It's $7 at Ulta. Go get you a bottle. It smells so good. They also have a cucumber one. I have that one too. So next I'm going to be taking that Luxie 205 brush again and my Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and I'm just going to dip in there. And I'm just going to put a light wash in my crease just for some added definition, so our eyes don't look so two-dimensional. Oh, I love Hoola, but I hate this packaging because like it'll happen to where like this goes in, like this side goes in one time while I'm trying to close it, and like gets the crap out of the bronzer, and it drives me nuts. And it's bulky. Benefit, step up your game, please. Also, Tarte, please make a Shape Tape foundation. Please. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that. Please make a Tarte Shape Tape foundation. At Tarte Cosmetics, please. Some NYX matte liquid liner. And if you guys have, I don't remember if I've disclaimed why I do this. I just put a thin layer of liner before I put lashes on, so the lash band is a little more unclockable. So I'm just going to something's going on. The L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. It is my fave, and I'm just going to do a thin coat on my lashes just so they are long and black. I'm going to go ahead and put on some lower lash mascara. This is the Falsies Volume Express Mascara, except it's waterproof, which I really like for the lower lashes in the summertime because it doesn't bleed everywhere. So oh my! Ah! Real life problems. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this mirror. Oh my god. I'm in the middle of a lash. I can't. Oh my god. So, 9 times out of 10 for my natural everyday makeup look, I use one of these 3 lipsticks. This is MAC Velvet Teddy, super basic. This is MAC Honeylove, also super basic. And, excuse me, jeez. Oh. And for a more inexpensive drugstore option, I love this lip color. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade Seduction. This is such a beautiful Your Lips But Better color. And I think it's like $8 at the drugstore, where MAC lipsticks are $17. And this is a gorgeous... Oh, that was a weak one. Hi. Jesus. Okay. A while, and this is such a good lip color. Such good lip color. If you're anything around my complexion, go get this. It is amazing. So with that being said, guys, that is all for this tutorial. Leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know if there's any content that you would like to see soon from me. I have a couple of surprises coming up in the near future, so stay tuned on my channel, and